Did you miss me? Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. It really has been a minute. I was just talking to my coworker about this, and you will know if things are awry on my side of the fence. And by that, I mean like work is just wearing me down. Life is wearing me down because my content is the first thing to suffer. And for that, I apologize. It is currently Friday night. It is 6:47 p.m. and I do not have plans. And we're not sad about that. We are not sad about that. We're actually elated. I need this so bad. But what I also need is to get the fuck off of my phone. Yeah. Like any downtime that I've had in the last few weeks, I'm on TikTok scrolling. And it's one of those things where I'm getting high off of my own supply. And by that, I don't mean like my supply. Like I'm not creating content. I'm just consuming every piece of content that exists elsewhere on the internet. I fear I have reached a level of brain rot that I just can no longer defend. Gizmo's checking in. She's doing great. A big thing that her and I both wrapped up this week was filming our last Shiba ad. I've been working with Shiba. It's like a cat food brand. I've been working with them since, I want to say February or March. It was a long-term partnership and I had 2 videos due on Thursday. I will say I really have no plans for the weekend, but I do have a lot to do. Like I've just been putting off a lot. The big thing that we have to like do tomorrow is a fun thing. I'm getting my nails done at 4 p.m. So I'll take you guys along with me for that. 4 p.m. Saturday, nails. I also should probably work out tomorrow. I have been off of my fitness game. At some point, we also have to do a closet clean out. You will see one of the shelves in my apartment has come unhinged. So I have not been able to put my sweaters away for the past week. While we're taking care of that, we have to tackle the broader issue, which is too many damn clothes, none of which I like or reach for. So we're doing something about that. Which brings us to tonight, okay? We're not going hard on anything tonight. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to have a Friday night. I did order sushi. It's on the way. I'm going to pick back up reading A Court of Mist and Fury, and I want to have a fun drink. So I think I'm going to go downstairs and get a bottle of wine. Because why not? I'm going to get a bottle of red and a bottle of white. I'm not drinking both, but I do like to have options. And if I'm going, I might as well restock. So let's have a cozy night in. Okay, that'll do for the white, and that'll do for the red. I mean, I feel like I have to. Okay, let's try these. And then just one of these. Just kidding. Okay, I just spent far too much money, but it's okay. That could have been worse. That could have been worse. Okay, thank God that did not shatter. And then while I was there, I was like, wait, I'm gonna need a sweet treat. Like we have the sushi, that's the savory piece of events. We got some Nerds gummy clusters, and then these Sour Punch straw bites, the essentials. I'm going to get changed into like a matching PJ set. But before I do, a little fit check. This is one of my favorite sweaters from Amazon. I also have it in the color gray. And I'm wearing an Aritzia long sleeve homestretch tee underneath. These track pants are from Abercrombie. And for my wine run, I just wore my Boston clogs, Birkenstock. So I believe that the set that I want to wear is in the laundry. I feel like I will feel accomplished if I put my laundry away right this moment before I get into like full on relax, treat yourself mode. It's like a reward. You know what I mean? Don't you guys just like love my entryway decor? I was really inspired by like Ralph Lauren, something like really classic and minimal. And I really think that we achieved that with this bag wall. Ah! All right, the sweater has to come off immediately. I'm dripping sweat. Oh, I just realized I'm not wearing a bra. And a white tee on the internet. Okay, first order of business, let's change. Okay, much better. You guys, I'm also obsessed with this set. It's from Amazon. It's supposed to be like Skims Zoop. I also have it a size up in black. Okay, like I said, we're not tackling the sweater debacle at the moment. Let me see if I can show it to you guys from here. Behold, I don't know if you can see this, but those jeans are supposed to be up here. And I'm not touching that right now. That is none of my business. Genuinely. Okay, this gets hung, this gets hung. I'm doing this in the weirdest order I've ever seen in my life. But this is what happens when I film. All of my brain cells leave the building. And you know what? I should have poured myself a glass of wine. That would have made it chic and romantic. Where is that low-key alcoholism? Do not answer that. Why am I sweating so badly right now? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because I don't do physical activity. So as soon as I get moving, my body's like, whoa, What the hell? What the hell? You guys, just let me set this scene for you, okay? Because this is peak happiness to me. This is the new reading nook in question, you guys. So this chair I just got, it's from Bed Bath & Beyond. I think it is so cute, but it also looks a little bit like a ball sack to me. Either way, I'm keeping it. I think she's beautiful. I really like the blue with the green. And then obviously we got the Kindle. I decorated this to the gods, and these charms give like such a nice weight and clickety clack to the Kindle. I got the lamp and the table both from Wayfair. And then this light was like just very harsh on the chair when I was like testing out the space. So I got an amber bulb, which gives like a nice yellow moody color. I'm kind of loving that sunset look if I tilt the shade up a little bit. And then for additional lighting, once I turn the big light off, we have this candle, which I got from Target. It's Threshold Studio McGee, but when I was in my Cricut phase last December, I put these cute little bows on it. But my sushi did just arrive, so let's unbox her. I got the usual from Rock, Wrap, and Roll. I got a Godzilla roll. And then I also got crab rangoon. I think we're gonna go with the red Kim Crawford Pinot Noir. Oh my God, you guys, this is peak adulthood to me. I wish I could express how excited I am. Oh my God, this is 31, baby. This is 31. I'm gooped and gagged right now. We have a quart of Mist and Fury queued up. We got the amber lights going, Godzilla roll, unagi sauce, Kim Crawford Pinot Noir, and some crisp water in my Stanley. And then I did queue up some Valeris-inspired YouTube ambiance. Oh my God, this is why I got the chair. Okay, because the chair that I had before, I was just like too erect in it. And I just love that I can curl up and become one with this chair. I do need the pillow though, because there is no like head support at all whatsoever. So that goes back here. Okay, I guess I'll start here. So I am 84% of the way through this book. And like I said, I have read this one before, but somewhere between the second and third book, I got a little too obsessed and like, sometimes I love something too much and it scares me how much I love it and I can't like separate myself. And that is what happened between books 2 and into 3 when I read this 2 summers ago. But now I'm in a better place to pick up and I'm ready. Oh, I just love them. It is my goal to finish the ACOTAR series by the end of the year. And I think I can pretty easily do that because once you get going with these books, it's going. So that is my goal for the end of the year. And I do think that I can do that. It is 8:03 and I will check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, it is 12:09. I did good. I finished a quart of Mist and Fury. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. I also did good on this in the sense that I only had one glass. Like I wanted to stay sharp. I wanted to stay focused. But this just added to the experience. Wow, that book is so good. I will say the second time reading it through, the ending obviously rocked me a little bit less because I know what happens. But I remember the first time that I read the ending of book 2, I was like screaming, crying, throwing up. Like I was distraught. This is a better way for me to read this, honestly. So next up, which I'm not getting into this today, but tomorrow I'll start A Court of Wings and Ruin, which is the 3rd book. And I did start this one already. I don't know how far I got. I think it must have been only a couple of chapters. Also, I'm a very slow reader. Like, I will start reading down the page. First of all, my eyes betray me, and they skip ahead. And I'm like, fuck. And I go back, and I reread. And if my mind does start trailing off, I'm not a person to just like pick back up and keep going. Like I return to the last place that I was mentally clocked in. And that's how I used to study too. Like I feel like I was such a slow studier in nursing school, but like once I absorb something, I know it forever. But I really like take the time. I feel like some people fly through these books, not me. I feel like just so dumb when I'm reading, especially when I'm reading a new book and I'm like learning the author's style. Oh my God, what a delightful evening. I'm just delighted. That was so amazing. I love myself for getting that all set up and making it a moment. And I'm really proud of myself for not just like scrolling into the abyss. I am going to sleep in tomorrow. I don't have anything like on the schedule until 4 p.m. So we'll start the morning off slow and we'll check in then. But in the meantime, I'm going to get some shut-eye and I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. We made it. It is 11:20 a.m. I slept in till like 9 o'clock, FaceTime some friends and family, and got a pretty slow start to the day. Then I started tackling random things on my to-do list in weird orders. So I think just like mentally right now, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to make a list that makes sense, and I'm going to try to follow it. I was just doing some market research, and by that, I mean I was just looking on Pinterest, but this is what I think we're going to do for the nails. I really like this design. The place I go to can do design, but I haven't seen like any of the crazy 3D nail art. So I don't want to get too crazy with the inspo and then regret it. But I do know that they can do simple nail art, and they've done a good job on my nails in the past when I have requested that. Donde está? This is what I'm thinking for the inspo. I think I'm still going to get like a deeper brown color, but no chrome. And since I did solid nails this time I do want to do some sort of design. And I think I'll be happy with that. So nail inspo, check. This is what happens when I go to make a list, okay? Like I sit down, I'm like, let's make a list of all of the things that we need to do. And I go to write, oh, cat. Excuse me, Gizmo, I'm so sorry to do this to you. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm feeling a little stressed with like the chaos of my mess. I did like a little cleanup last night, but it doesn't look like it at all whatsoever. So maybe I'll start with the cleanup, do my Chipotle edits. You guys can have an inside look of what brand edits look like. Coffee, then cleanup. Yeah, gotta make coffee. Coffee, cleanup, boiled eggs. That's a crazy to-do list, but you'll see. Boiled eggs here, because when that's going, I can do my Chipotle edits. And then while I'm at my computer, I'm going to RSVP to my friend's baby shower and purchase something off of her registry. I do also want to make a TikTok video too today, technically, because before I open up my Le Labo fragrance that my friends got me for my birthday, I do want to make a TikTok about it. One, to thank them. But two, I think it's an amazing gift idea and a very beautiful unboxing moment. Maria and I went into the store last weekend, and it's just like so pretty. And every time I've gone to like put it on in the last week, I'm like, wait, this is a moment. I should film it. Tomorrow, I'm going to do more of like deep cleaning, organizing. I kind of started doing that this morning. Like as I was getting ready, I started looking at expiration dates of shampoos and conditioners and throwing certain things away. And then I'm like, it's not raining today. This is not the day for this. That's a rainy day activity. And tomorrow's supposed to rain all day. What else do I have to do? I feel like there's been other things that I've had on my list that I've been putting off. Maybe today I'll do a Trader Joe's fall haul. I'd have to do that like now. That's so far. But I do have a Hulkin. I'm not doing that. Could I do that tomorrow? Even in the rain? No, walking to Trader Joe's in the rain will be my 13th reason. You know what? I'll hit Trader Joe's up on my way back from my nails, because I'll already be kind of out that way. Trader Joe's, don't forget. Okay, currently listening to Shameless Media Podcast. I have been off my game for a little bit. Usually I'm like caught up on every single episode, but okay, now it is time for the boiled egg portion of today's events. If you know, you know, whenever I go grocery shopping, I get boiled eggs in a bag, which like really does gross me out, but it's just so convenient to have boiled eggs every single week. When I went to visit my best friend Macy in Florida, like a month or so ago, I was visiting because she just had her baby son, Jack, and he's so cute. So I spent the week with them, and she had one of these boiled egg makers, and she was like, it is foolproof. To which I said, I'll be the judge of that, because somehow I fuck everything up. But no, I did make boiled eggs in this device last week. This little device here has a little needle at the end that you stab into the bottom part of the egg. And we're gonna do, I think there's room for 7 of these bad boys. All of the punctured ends are facing up. We put the lid on. Oh, and plug it in. Yeah, that's important. Okay, and now we wait. I think it takes around like 12 or so minutes. And then I'm gonna put them in a bath of ice water after. So we'll get that filled up and ready to go. Okay, we're right on schedule. Let's edit this Chipotle video. I will say I'm pretty well versed in making brand deals, like creating that content and also doing the brand edits or finding a good middle ground, doing what they want, but keeping the content authentic to me. And I credit for that, my experience working at the Every Girl, because I've worked in branded content for the entirety of my career there. And honestly, in the position I was in, it was so much trial and error that it has paid off. And now I know how to deal with a lot of these situations, both with filming and then finding solutions to problems that come up in the brand edits process. So let's get into these brand edits. So for this video, I worked with Chipotle to promote their catering, which is amazing, by the way. They are a lovely, lovely team to work with so far. I'm so excited. The first round of edits, they just had some like color tweaks because they were correct. I did put a filter on some of the shots because we were getting this like harsher yellow overhead lighting, which isn't my preference, but to their point, they're like, the food is looking a little dull with that filter. I said, okay, you're right, I concede. So I removed the filter and now they just have like a really, really small script tweak, which is small in the sense that I'm not changing much, but I do have to redo the entire voiceover. Oh my God, my hard-boiled eggs are smoking right now. They're steaming. And you know what that means? Our song is about to come on. That's my song. The one that Macy had when it finished, it was just like a normal beeping, but I must have got the like newer model that sings. Kind of like the Samsung washer and dryers that people laugh about like how long it is. This thing doesn't stop until you unplug it. You guys hear that? Time to take the boiled eggs out. Take the boiled eggs out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get it, get it. Hey. Sing it. Oh, oh, kill them. Oh. Okay, let's take these out before they burn. Arnar. Sad. Okay, and we're back. So many of my friends have side hustles on top of their 9-to-5s, and even if they don't, there's just so much life admin that, and now Gizmo's playing with a fucking ice cube. I'm starting over. It didn't sound right. I'm gonna be honest, it usually doesn't go this poorly, but it's okay, I'm fine, we have time, and we're in this together. Okay, you think you're gonna scroll away? Not now. We're locked in, baby. We're gonna finish. We're gonna stay till the routine is clean. Whoever's hosting, and is truly always a hit. Their catering lineup, we were able to get all of our favorites to make burrito bowls, salads, and tacos, and of course, we went hard on the chips and queso. If you're looking to be the hero of your office lunch or a gathering with friends, Chipotle has you covered so that you don't have to add anything to your already very busy plate, except extra guac, of course. Boom, boom, that's the one. Okay, it's 3:30, our nail appointment is at 4. I put real pants on. I'm gonna bring my Kindle, the DJI, my phone, but I really think I'm just going there and back, so I don't really need too much. I'm tired. This weather is just making me want to like curl up and take a nap. So this really is coming at a good time because it's getting me out of the house at a time that I'm most tired. And on that note, I will finish my second cup of coffee. Okay, they turned out so good. I literally love them. She's laid. Okay, it's still light out, so I'm gonna hit up Trader Joe's real quick. I'm not gonna fill up on too much stuff, just like fun fall things. I was so tired getting my nails done, which is kind of embarrassing because like, what did I do today? Like, oh Lord, today drained me. What did I do? Honestly, I think that I'm mostly hungry. So I'm gonna try to make this quick so we can get home and get some sustenance. Okay, that was a success, but I do very much feel like I'm about to pass out. Like, I was very lightheaded in there. I felt like I was gonna vomit. So the goal right now is just to get home in one piece. I have drank no water today, just coffee, and I haven't eaten very much either, so the usual suspects. I genuinely don't think I'm gonna make it if I don't get food that is pre-prepared. So I'm stopping at Chick-fil-A versus walking home and then cooking. Convenient excuse, I suppose. But I'm telling you, if I walk home and then I have to take another 20 minutes cooking, I'm not gonna make it. Honestly, I don't know what's going on right now with everything here. I'll say this, the Chick-fil-A didn't help me as much as I thought it would, which tells me at this point, I didn't have low sugar, I was dehydrated. I just chugged some water and refilled. It is already 9 o'clock because I was just scrolling for like 2 hours after I talked on the phone with my mom. I'm just gonna put on some Harry Potter and we'll try again tomorrow. I actually got so much done today. I'm pretty proud of myself. Tomorrow will be like the cleaning day. I would say today was a success though. I'm happy with how everything turned out, and I will see you guys in the morning. It's Sunday. I have not checked in yet, but it's 3:19 and I bit off more than I can chew. This is the current state of my apartment. To say I'm overwhelmed is an understatement, but there's no turning back at this point. I had some peanut butter banana toast for breakfast, but I am now feeling faint. It could be from all the dust that I'm kicking up while I declutter, but I'm going to heat up this fettuccine alfredo from Whole Foods, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. I just need to focus on the task at hand. Okay, Katie came over a couple of hours ago and saved my life in the sense that she did give me emotional support. She helped with some physical labor. She also brought me this Mediterranean salad that she made, so I'm going to have that with a side of my Trader Joe's butternut squash ravioli. And then we'll get back to the cleaning, but it's looking pretty good. Like, I definitely still have to put a few things away, but the closet in general is just looking a lot more manageable. And it makes a little bit more sense for how I actually use my closet. We dropped off 4 different bags at like a donation drop-off box. Okay, our butternut squash ravioli is done. This is not technically a fall item at Trader Joe's. It's actually available year-round, but today was 50 degrees, so we're definitely leaning in. I top this off with some olive oil and Parmigiano Reggiano. First and foremost, let's try Katie's salad, which looks amazing. I'm seeing cucumbers, I'm seeing chickpeas, feta. Oh yeah, that's really good. That's fresh. Don't you dare. Thank you, Katie. That is so good. Hits every time. I think I'm gonna put some Vampire Diaries on because that is my fall comfort show. If you know, you know. This lighting is doing me absolutely no favors, but I'm feeling so good right now. Today was a lot. I usually move once a year, and I've been living here for a year, and then I just re-signed my lease for another 8 months. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, it's time to do my yearly declutter. And I got rid of so much stuff. And around 3:30 p.m. when I checked in with you guys, I was like, I am at the point of no return. I pulled all of this out. Now I have to finish the job. And I'm happy to say that job is finished. I could have started other projects. I'm glad I did not. I contained it to my closet in the bathroom. We will tackle the kitchen and living room area a different day, and I think that will be so much easier, honestly. But thank you for spending the weekend with me. This was a much needed reset. I am traveling next weekend, and that really brings us to the hustle and bustle of the holidays, which is always historically a very busy time. So I'm glad I took advantage of this weekend, laid low, got my life in order, caught up on some sleep. I'm going to try to get back in the YouTube groove. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.